folks, here I am again, another baking with Mrs. McBain. Hope you're all safe and well and not too bored yet. I've had loads of messages, so I know that you're all at home having a good go at cooking, so well done guys. Today I thought we would do some really easy shortbread. Okay, doesn't take long, it's probably one of the quickest recipes that I've done. Okay, but it tastes delicious. So, you will need today 200 grams of plain flour, 150 grams of butter. As always, I use salted butter, but non-salted is fine too. Then you need 50 grams of caster sugar, and that is it. Dead easy. Okay, you might need a little bit more sugar at the end, just to sprinkle once it's cooked, okay, to make it look nice, but we'll come to that later. Right, I'll just give you a few more minutes. So 200 grams of plain flour, 150 grams of butter, and 50 grams of caster sugar. Okay, off we go. Right then, so equipment that you will need today. All you need is the usual mixing bowl, a dessert spoon, and a sharp knife, which your grown-up can help you with. Okay, so what I want you to do first is weigh out your 200 grams of plain flour. Dead easy. There we go. Obviously you might want to use your dessert spoon here, because that's what it's for. Okay, so that's your 200 grams of plain flour into your mixing bowl. Then next, 50 grams of caster sugar, so not very much sugar at all. I am going to use my dessert spoon this time. There we go. About 50 grams. Look back on that. Okay. 50 grams of caster sugar. And then lastly, the butter. It's best if you do it when it's straight out the fridge so it's nice and cold. Mine's a little bit softer today just to make it a little bit quicker. Okay, so you want 150 grams of butter, which is quite a lot. Right, no, that's not quite there. Yeah, that's about 150 grams. Okay, now what you want to do with the butter, because you're going to be mixing it in using your fingers, okay, you need to chop it nice and small. So I'm going to use my very sharp knife, which you might want to get a grown-up to help you with, so we don't want any accidents. So we're going to chop the butter into small cubes. Okay, and once you've chopped it up, pop it into your mixing bowl. There we go. Mine is really quite soft actually. Okay. Nearly there. There we go. All into the mixing bowl. So you should have your butter, your sugar, and your plain flour. Okay, so pop your knife and your chopping board to one side. Right, so now all you need to do is using your fingers, which hopefully you have washed before we started. Using your fingers, I want you to rub it all together to make breadcrumbs. So it's going to be kind of like a crumble mix, okay? Now this does take a few minutes, especially if your butter is really hard, because it'll be straight out of the fridge. All right, so be patient, it will all come together and it will turn into breadcrumbs. I'll show you what it should look like in a minute. Okay, now as I knew that this part might take a good couple of minutes, I'm going to do my shout outs. Now this week I have a lot. Okay, so I cannot say thank you enough to everybody for sending me emails, dropping me messages, sending me loads of photos. I've even had videos this week, which is amazing because I love to see you all and I love to see that you're all baking at home. So brilliant, well done guys. So I will start. Right, firstly then, Olivia, thanks Olivia for your email. You've been making lovely chocolate brownies at home, which looked amazing with the, you sprinkled icing sugar over the top in love hearts, so that looked really cool, well done. Then Safi's been making, well, I think it was a take on my strawberry buns, and she made them into Nutella buns. So well done, Saf, brilliant work. Then Dan's been making strawberry buns. Hi Dan! So well done. They were lovely photos that Mummy sent. Well done, Dan. Then Neve's made some amazing rock cakes. Well done, Neve. Crikey, I've got so many to go through. Joseph has made, not only has he made strawberry buns, but he's made chocolate brownies as well. So well done, Joseph. Thank you for your email. Ellie and Holly, as always, superstars. They've made strawberry buns this week. So every week I get emails off Ellie and Holly. Well done, girls. Oh, somebody I keep forgetting to mention, Harjas and his sister Amrit. Now I've been talking to Mrs. Atwell, and she says that you can't get enough of making rock cakes. She says she's having to shop for the ingredients for rock cakes all the time. So well done, guys. And I know you've just sent pictures through of your strawberry buns, so they looked amazing. Brilliant. Well done. Lawson and Ethan had some brilliant pictures of Lawson dressed up as Spider-Man, making brownies with toffee and chocolate chips. So that was brilliant. Well done. And Ethan's also been making fruit kebabs. So that's really good because we make those in school, don't we? So well done, Ethan. And I've got Elowen from who's one of my little ones in reception. Well done, Elowen. She's been making rock cakes. Lovely. And then who else have we got? Yulia sent me a lovely video, and she's been making rock cakes at home. So well done, Yulia. And then last but not least, Megan. Your rock cakes looked amazing too. So I have to say, guys, I'm really impressed that you're all doing these videos at home and that you're staying safe and you're doing lots of cooking. So well done. Right, after all of that, your mixture should look like breadcrumbs, just like mine, okay? And basically, once you've got to that point, you're just about there. So, what you need to do now, baking tin, okay, which again I've lined with paper instead of foil this time, okay? You could use margarine if you want to, or butter, to stop it from sticking, but I've used my greaseproof paper, okay? So what I want you to do now is you're going to pour all of your mixture into your tin, okay? Spread it all around so it's nice and even. There we go, which will look a bit like that. Okay, so it kind of looks like a crumble mix, which is pretty much what it is, but it tastes absolutely delicious. Now, you're going to put that in the oven for about 25 to 30 minutes on 200 degrees. I would keep an eye on it. Obviously, once it starts browning, then it's probably it's probably time to take it out of the oven. Okay, so I'm going to pop that in my oven for 25 to 30 minutes on 200 degrees, okay? Now, as always, I'm not going to make you wait for half an hour while that cooks. So, here's some I made earlier, okay? Once you've finished, well, sorry, not once you've finished, but once you've got them out of the oven, okay, take them out, let them cool for a little bit, just a few minutes, and then sprinkle them with caster sugar. As you'll see, it just finishes them off quite nicely. Now I've chopped mine up and I've made 12. Okay, so it's up to you how big or how small you want to cut them, but I made 12 out of my mix. Okay, so well done. Can't wait to see pictures of those. So keep in touch, guys. Lovely to see you again. Stay safe, and I will be with you all very soon.